Next question, a molecule is formed with sp3d2 hybridization. The bond angle in it is a correct answer is 90 degree. Why? sp3d2 hybridization in case of SF6, let's take up the example. SF6 molecule has got sp3d2 hybridization and its shape is octahedral. Whenever there is sp3d2 hybridization, the shape will be octahedral and each bond angle is equal to 90 degree. So the correct answer is A part, 90 degree. Next question, when two ice cubes are pressed over each other, they unite to form one cube. Which of the following forces is responsible to hold them together? The correct answer is hydrogen bond formation. Why it is hydrogen bond formation? Because water molecule can form hydrogen bond with another water molecule. This is water molecule. Here we have delta positive charge. Here we have delta positive charge. Here we have delta negative charge. And this oxygen will form hydrogen bond with another water molecule. And this hydrogen will also form hydrogen bond with other water molecules. So due to formation of these hydrogen bond, these ice cubes will fuse with each other. So correct answer is A part. Next question, the compound with lowest melting point is, correct answer is A part. Now why A part is the correct answer? Because it's a covalent compound. Why it is covalent compound? Because it has Sn in +4 oxidation state and Sn +4 will have highest polarizing power. This we have done Fajan's rule. So highest polarizing power, polarizing or polarization, better word is polarizing power. So higher the polarizing power, more will be tendency to form covalent compounds. And covalent compounds will have lowest melting point. Potassium chloride, calcium chloride are ionic compounds. They have higher melting point. AlCl3 is no doubt covalent compound, but it is solid. That is why it has higher melting point, whereas SnCl4 is liquid. So its melting point is lowest. Next question, acetylene molecule contains A part 5 sigma bond, B part 4 sigma and 1 pi bond, C part 3 sigma and 2 pi bonds, and D part 2 sigma and 3 pi bonds. How to find out? First we write structure of acetylene molecule. This is the structure of acetylene molecule. This is sigma bond. This is sigma bond. Out of triple bond, one is sigma bond and 2 pi bond. It means we have 3 sigma bond and 2 pi bond. So the correct answer is C part. It has 3 sigma bond and 2 pi bonds. Next question. Element X is strongly electropositive and element Y is strongly electronegative. Both are univalent. The compound formed would be. Now X is most electropositive or strongly electropositive, so it will lose one electron. It is univalent means it will lose one electron to form positive ion. Y is most electronegative atom, it is gaining one electron to form Y negative ion. So the bond formed between X and Y will be ionic bond and will be represented by X positive and Y negative. And A part is the correct answer. Next question, the electronic configuration of 4 elements A, B, C, D are given. A is given 1s2, B is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5, C is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2, D is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Tendency to form electrovalent bond is greatest in B part. Why it is in B part? It is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. It can gain electron easily. If it is represented by this, it can gain electron easily to form B negative ion to become stable like helium. Sorry, neon. So it will try to acquire the nearest noble gas configuration of neon 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So it has maximum tendency to form electrovalent bond. Now A part is 1s2, it is helium, it does not form any bond. Whereas C is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. It has 4 valence electron carbon, it has maximum tendency to form covalent compounds. And D part is neon 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. It is noble gas or inert gas, so it does not form any bond. So the correct answer is B part, which has maximum tendency to form ionic compound or electrovalent bond. Next question, which of the following is purest covalent bond? A part HCl, B part Cl bond, C part CCl bond, and fourth is NaCl. Correct answer is Cl bond is pure covalent. Why it is pure covalent? Because difference in electronegativity of two chlorine atom is almost zero. Rather, it is equal to zero. That is the reason it is pure covalent bond. Which of the following bond is most ionic? A part cesium chloride, B part aluminium chloride, C part carbon chlorine bond, and D part HCl. Correct answer is cesium chloride. Why cesium chloride is the correct answer? Because cesium is largest atom, it can easily form positively charged ion, and chlorine can gain electron to form chloride ion. So ionic character is maximum in case of cesium chloride. In aluminium chloride, covalent character is more because difference in electronegativity is comparatively less. Carbon and chlorine is polar covalent bond, and even hydrogen and chlorine are also polar covalent bond. So maximum ionic character is in cesium chloride. Which of the following compound is non-polar? HCl, CH2Cl2, CHCl3 and CCl4. Correct answer is D part. Why it is D part? Because carbon tetrachloride has regular tetrahedral structure, and these dipoles are along the corners of regular tetrahedral, and net dipole moment is equal to 0. Why that net dipole moment is equal to 0? Because these individual dipoles get cancelled, and net dipole moment is 0 means that this compound is non-polar. So the correct answer is CCl4 D part. The compound which contains both ionic and covalent bond, first option methane, second option hydrogen, third option KCN, fourth option KCl. Correct answer is KCN C part. Why KCN is correct answer? Between potassium and cyanide ion there is ionic bond. Between carbon and nitrogen there is covalent bond. So it has both ionic as well as covalent bond. A part methane has got only covalent bond. It forms 4 covalent bond with hydrogen. Between hydrogen atom also there is covalent bond. And between KCl, potassium and chloride ion, there is ionic bond. So the correct answer is KCN, in which there is both ionic as well as covalent bond. Next question, which of the following compound has covalent bond? Or which of them is covalent compound? Here first is Na2S. Na2S can dissociate into sodium ion and sulfide ion, so therefore it is ionic bond. AlCl3 is covalent compound. Why? Because aluminium is sharing 3 electrons with 3 chlorine atoms. Sodium hydride is also ionic bond because it consists of sodium ion and hydride ion. MgCl2 is ionic compound because there is ionic bond between magnesium ion and 2 chloride ion. So the correct answer is AlCl3, which has covalent bond. Next question, which of the following combination is best explained by the coordinate covalent bond? First one is H2 plus I2. Second one is Mg plus half O2. Third is Cl plus Cl. D part is H plus and water. The correct answer is D part. Why this is the correct answer? This is water molecule, and it can form coordinate bond with H positive ion, resulting in the formation of this compound. So it has coordinate bond. The exact shape of this molecule will be pyramidal. Why it will be pyramidal? That there is still a lone pair of electron. So if you want to know the exact shape of the molecule, it is pyramidal. And one of the bond is coordinate bond, which is shown by arrowhead. So correct answer is hydronium ion will be formed H3O positive, which has coordinate bond. Next question, element A has atomic number 13 and element B has atomic number 8. They combine together to form a compound, and we want to find out the formula of the compound. A has got atomic number 13, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1. It has 3 valence electrons. So its valency will be 3, A3. Whereas another element B has got atomic number 8, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Now here the valence electrons are 6. So valency of B is 2. The formula between A and B will be A2B3. This is the correct formula. So the correct answer is D part, A2B3. Next question, which of the following will contain both covalent as well as ionic compound? First example is CCl4. First option is CCl4. CCl4 has all covalent bonds. Second option is CaCl2. CaCl2 has got ionic bond between calcium ion and chloride ion with 2 chloride ion. Third is ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride has got 3 types of bonds. What are these 3 types of bonds? First is that nitrogen is forming 3 covalent bonds with 3 hydrogen atoms, and with 1 hydrogen atom it is forming coordinate bond. And between ammonium and chloride ion it has ionic bond. So ammonium chloride has ionic, covalent as well as coordinate bond. So correct answer in this case is ammonium chloride. Water has only covalent bond. Next question, which of the following involves sp3 dehybridization? First we have SnCl4. Sn has 4 valence electron, 4 plus 4 will give you 4, it has sp3 hybridization. IF5, 7 plus 5 divided by 2 comes out to be 6, sp3d2 hybridization. Third option is XeF4, 8 plus 4 divided by 2 gives you 6. This is also sp3d2 hybridization. XeF2, this is 8 plus 2 divided by 2, that is 5, sp3d hybridization, and this is the correct answer. Molecules whose symmetrical shape is not symmetrical. PCl5 has trigonal pyramidal shape which is symmetrical. SF6 has octahedral shape which is symmetrical. PH3 has pyramidal shape which is not symmetrical. So the correct answer is PH3. CCl4 is also symmetrical, it has regular tetrahedral shape. So the correct answer is phosphine, that is PH3, which has pyramidal shape.